University degrees are considered a significant milestone in a person's academic and professional journey. They serve as a formal recognition of one's educational achievements and are often a critical requirement for pursuing various career paths. However, the validity of a university degree is not always guaranteed, and in certain cases, it can be revoked or cancelled. This situation can lead to significant consequences for individuals, potentially jeopardizing their career prospects and personal reputation. In this article, we will explore the circumstances under which a university degree can be cancelled, the legal and academic implications of such actions, and how individuals can protect themselves from this risk. The first thing to understand about the potential cancellation of a university degree is that such actions typically arise from violations of academic or legal standards. The causes behind degree cancellation can be categorized into several broad categories, including academic dishonesty, falsification of documents, institutional issues, and professional misconduct. Understanding these categories is crucial to identifying the types of behaviors and actions that may lead to the cancellation of a degree. Academic dishonesty and fraud. One of the most common reasons for a university degree to be cancelled is academic dishonesty. This includes cheating on exams, plagiarizing assignments, submitting falsified research, or any other form of deception during the academic process. Universities have strict codes of conduct and academic integrity policies in place to ensure that students complete their coursework and research honestly. Any violation of these policies can lead to severe consequences, including the revocation of a degree. Academic dishonesty can occur at various stages of the educational process, from cheating on exams to submitting plagiarized thesis papers or final projects. If a university discovers that a student has engaged in academic misconduct during their studies, they may initially take disciplinary action, such as issuing a warning, suspending the student, or expelling them from the institution. In cases where the misconduct is discovered after graduation, the university may choose to cancel the degree, especially if it is found that the student's academic performance was based on dishonest practices. The severity of academic dishonesty varies depending on the institution's policies and the extent of the violation. However, even if the act of cheating or plagiarism occurred years earlier, the discovery of such actions can still result in the revocation of a degree. Universities take academic integrity seriously, as it directly impacts the credibility of their programs and the value of their degrees. Falsification of documents. Another common reason for a degree to be cancelled is the falsification of documents. This can involve submitting fake transcripts, certificates, or other academic records during the admission process. If a student is found to have provided fraudulent documents to gain admission to a university or to receive financial aid, their degree can be cancelled upon discovery. Document falsification is a serious offense, and universities have sophisticated systems in place to verify the authenticity of academic records. Many universities also use third-party services to check the validity of transcripts and other documents submitted by applicants. In some cases, universities may require students to provide additional documentation or proof of their academic history, particularly when applying for international programs or scholarships. If a university discovers that a student has used falsified documents, the consequences can be severe. In addition to canceling the degree, the student may face legal repercussions, including fines and criminal charges, depending on the nature of the fraud. Falsifying documents is a breach of trust, and universities hold their students to high ethical standards. As such, students who engage in this type of behavior risk not only losing their degree but also damaging their reputation and future career opportunities. Institutional issues and accreditation problems. While most cases of degree cancellation are due to individual misconduct, there are instances where a university's institutional issues can lead to the cancellation of degrees. One such issue involves the loss of accreditation. Accreditation is the process by which educational institutions are recognized by regulatory bodies as meeting certain academic and administrative standards. Without accreditation, a university's degrees may no longer be considered valid or recognized by other institutions or employers. If a university loses its accreditation, students who have graduated from that institution may find that their degrees are no longer considered valid. This can occur if the university fails to meet the necessary academic standards or engages in fraudulent activities. In such cases, students may be left without a recognized degree, which can have serious consequences for their career and further education. Accreditation issues are not limited to domestic institutions. Universities that operate internationally or offer online degrees can also face accreditation challenges. If a university offering online courses or international degrees loses accreditation, Students who have completed their studies may find that their degrees are no longer recognized in certain countries. This can create confusion and frustration for graduates, especially if they had invested significant time and money into their education. Professional misconduct. In some professions, holding a degree is a legal requirement to practice. Professions such as medicine, law, and engineering often require individuals to hold specific degrees and certifications in order to obtain licensure or registration with professional bodies. If a graduate is found to have engaged in professional misconduct, their degree can be revoked, particularly if the misconduct is related to their field of study. Professional misconduct can take many forms, including violating industry regulations, engaging in unethical practices, or breaking the law. For example, a doctor who is found guilty of malpractice may have their medical degree revoked, while a lawyer who engages in fraudulent activities may lose their law degree. These cases are typically handled by professional regulatory bodies or licensing authorities, who have the authority to investigate complaints and take disciplinary action. In some instances, professional misconduct can also lead to the revocation of a degree even if the individual did not engage in illegal activity. For example, a teacher who is found to have violated ethical guidelines may have their teaching degree revoked, which could prevent them from working in education. Similarly, engineers who fail to meet safety standards or violate industry codes of conduct may have their professional credentials removed. Protecting your degree. Given the serious consequences that can arise from having a degree cancelled, it is important to take steps to protect the validity of your academic qualifications. One of the most effective ways to avoid issues related to degree cancellation is to maintain academic integrity throughout your studies. This means adhering to the university's code of conduct, avoiding plagiarism, and ensuring that all work submitted for assessment is your own. It is also important to be honest when applying to universities and submitting documentation. Avoid using false documents or providing inaccurate information in your application. Universities take document verification seriously, and even small discrepancies can lead to significant consequences. If you are unsure about the authenticity of a document or transcript, it is better to seek clarification or assistance before submitting it. Additionally, be aware of the accreditation status of the university from which you are obtaining your degree. If you are attending a university that has lost its accreditation, you may be at risk of having your degree invalidated.